If you are not being active, you will not get a job, guys. So you should be sending connection questions.
So one question.
Yeah, this is not going to be a presentation. This is an interact. I have got that opportunity through LinkedIn as well. My name is Sanjeeva. I'm a senior statistical programmer working in London, UK. Completed my graduation in 2015 and then I was working in a pharma company for almost 2 years with very low salary. In 2017, I thought of quitting there and then I was learning SAS programming for about 8 months, including CDISC and all. And then I've got my first job in Enasifar, Hyderabad. In 2017 and September, I have got my first job. From 2017 September to till now, I have switched 6 companies. This is my sixth company in the span of 8 years. Almost 7 years. So this is about me. So let's get started. This is not going to be a presentation. This is an interactive session. We will discuss about the importance of LinkedIn profile optimization, how to increase the connections on LinkedIn, the importance of conferences like Fuse, Pharmasug, Conspeak, SCDM, the importance of Lex Johnson website, what and how to post on LinkedIn, and how we can for example, if you are giving a presentation something like this, currently what I am doing, it will be very helpful for you guys to get a job, and the importance of small scale and startup companies, BABE centers, and how to reach out to a recruiter or industry experts on LinkedIn, and the importance of resume, and then we will have question and answer session. Okay, without any further delay, let me start with LinkedIn part. So this is a fictitious profile. 95% of recruiters are on LinkedIn looking for job candidates, but how do they do that and how to impress them? This is what we are going to discuss. So first thing, profile photo. Okay, it should be there should be a neutral backdrop, a smile on our face, but you should not be wearing sunglasses. It should be neutral and it should be approachable. You should not be keeping the photos that you have taken in beaches or waving hands, something like that. It should be professional. And then headline, this is very very important, guys. You should not keep actively looking for a SaaS programmer opportunity, something like that. You should not keep like that. Okay, you should be keeping something like statistical programmer, base SAS certified programmer, advanced SAS certified programmer, and CDISC standards SAS certified programmer, something like that. Okay, and then your about section, this is very very important. Okay, for example, if a recruiter lands on your page, they will go through your profile, right? First they will check on your profile photo and then your headline and then your about section. This is going to be very very important and it should not be very very lengthy. Okay, accomplished statistical programmer with experience in various phases of clinical trials, working in companies, CRO, something like that. Okay, you can consider this thing as well. And then you have given a presentation and it is uploaded on our YouTube channel, so you can add the link of that video here. For example, I'm adding this one, so you will get the thumbnail and you can save it. It will be like that. This way, if a recruiter or an industry expert lands on your profile, they will click on it and watch your video. It is very important to give presentations. I will come back to that later. And then your experiences, for example, you are learning SAS programming, okay, at some particular at an institute. So what are you learning, what are your skills? Okay, you should be keeping all these points and something like this here. Okay, all the things over here. And then your education, for example, you might have completed your Pharm D or B Pharm or something, you should be keeping it over here. And then skills, this is very very important. You can add 50 skills. This is going to be very very important. I will tell you why in a moment. And then, for example, if you know some language or something, you can keep it over here. And here, for example, you are applying for, let's say for example, if you are applying for Microsoft, you should be following that company. Let's say for example, if you are applying for GSK, you should be following that company. Why? Because if a recruiter lands on your page, they will go through your profile something like this and they will see their company over here. It will be very important because you should be showing interest in that company, right? So how you can show your interest to the recruiter? By following their company, by getting involved in their insights, something like that. They will be sharing so many updates, right? So you should be knowing all of them before attending an interview. So like this. Now I'll tell you how recruiters search for candidates on LinkedIn. Search box, I have typed statistical programmer and I'm clicking on jobs. Okay, here for example, if you can see this, this one. Okay, now if you click on this job here, if you come down here, skills associated with the job, this is going to be very important here. What are all the skills, what are all the keywords that the recruiter is using to search the candidates? They will use all these, whatever you are seeing, these skills. For example, they will use all the keywords, all these keywords, and put in the search box and search, and whoever having these keywords in their profiles, they will come up in the recruiter search. And now you see, only we have CDs on our profile, we don't have all these skills on our profile, so we can add from here. Okay, click on this and add. You should be adding all the keywords to your. So for example, if a recruiter searching by using these keywords, as you have that keywords in your profile, you will come up in their search. So that's how they will reach out to you. Let's say for example, this is a fictitious profile, this is a dummy profile, but still I have optimized it in a nice way. And see, dear Lisa, I reviewed your profile and I would like to let you know that we are looking for a great people with SAS programming skills along with CD, SketchDDM, Atom experience. You have an interesting background with some skills that across that we are looking for. He is a recruiter, see, senior talent acquisition partner. He was using that keywords and put it in the search. In his search list, this profile came first, so that's why he reached out to me. Did you get my point? Since I have that keywords on my profile, he reached out to me saying they have a vacancy, so please take a look at the job description below, something like that. And if you can see this one as well, how are you? It's been a quite some time since we are operating two big pharmaceutical companies. Since I have those all the keywords, they are trying to reaching out to me. Since even though it is a dummy profile, since I have optimized this profile, they are reaching out to me. So you should be having all these things on your profile. Okay, we have completed profile picture, headline, and then about section. Okay, and then education and experiences. And for example, in your college you might be volunteering some conferences or something like that, you can add them as well by clicking here, add profile section, core or recommended, licenses. For example, if you have any certifications, you can add this as well. Featured means videos, something like that, projects, courses. And also additional, if you can see over here, for example, if you have published any paper or something, you can add them as well. And volunteering experience, honors and awards, any test scores or languages, organizations, cars, contact info. There are so many things that you can add to your profile. Okay, now let's go back to Fuse conferences. This is very important, guys. Okay, just type Fuse in the Google, and then you will get this thing, and click on event calendar. This is 2023. Okay, let us go to 2024 events, because 2023 is already done. Let us go for 2024. For example, if you can see, in March there is a single day event. SDE stands for single day event, which is going to be happening in Gurugram. Okay, currently it is not yet opened, but if you can click here, okay, you can let me show you an example with the 2023 one. For example, this is December, there is an SDE Kobe, okay, Japan. So if you can click here, if you can click on this thing, okay, it will open like this. And here you can registration, as since it is already December 9th, the registration is now closed, but you can click here and register for yourself. This single day events will be for free, but you should be registering as soon as the registrations gets opened. Okay, because there are so many people waiting to apply for that thing and attend that event, right? So you should be attending it. It will be, it is going to be free event. but you should be applying way in advance. Okay, so what is the use of attending these conferences? The first thing is that you will get you will get an opportunity to meet the industry experts, the people senior management level or senior industry experts, or so many peoples. It is going to be very helpful. Let me tell you an example. One of my friends, he has registered in 2020, okay, for a single day event in India, in Bangalore. He went there and he has interacted with every people, every industry expert who have whoever was attending that conference. And then later, after 3 months, he continuously in touch with them, and he was posting regularly on LinkedIn. And one day, once he has completed his SaaS training, once he feels that he is confident in SaaS programming, SDTM, only SDTM, he reached out to one of the one of the person he met in that conferences, and he has helped him to get a job. He is now working with that company. I don't want to disclose the company's names, it is not good. Okay, but you can interact with them. You can, it will be like you can be in touch with them since you met them face to face, right? So that was helped him a lot. So that's why as soon as the registrations gets opened, you can register for them, you can attend those conferences. Okay, and one more thing, for let's say for example you are unable to attend those conferences. Now next thing what you will have to do is uh, you know uh, take these names, okay, copy and paste it in the search of LinkedIn, send a connection request to them, add a personal note. And let me tell you what you should be writing over here is that there is a presentation. So if you can see, collaborating as an industry towards a single dossier. Now this is a paper or something like, let's say, see this one, implementation of ICH E9 estimates frame using data standard, something. This was written by, now where you can find this paper is that open Lex Johnson website. Okay, take this title and put it in the search. Okay, so here you can see this paper, right? Can you see this paper poster? Yeah, just go through it. For example, if you find something interesting to you, okay, just say that I have found your paper on implementation of ICH E9. Dear X, I hope you are doing well. I found your paper poster on the topic of whatever the topic, the implementation of ICH on Lex Johnson website, okay, which is very interesting, or which I found very helpful, which I found very helpful. Thank you in advance for connecting. Best regards, your name, and send it out. Okay, so this is one way. And one more thing is that now you have an idea about Fuse events, right? There are two main events. One is US Connect. Let me click on this. Let me click over here. Now if you can see, this is 2023 calendar, event calendar. Okay, so there are most of the events are single day events, but there are two main events. One is US Connect. This is going to be 3 days. If you can see, 5th to 8th 2023. This was happened in March. Okay, and the second biggest event is EU Connect. If you can see over here, 5th to 8th EU Connect 2023, which is going to happen every year in November, and the US Connect will be in March. So what you will have to do is click on home on Lex Johnson website. Now here you can see the Fuse US Connect, and here you can see Fuse EU Connect. So whatever the events happened, okay, for example, if you can see Fuse US Connect 2023, just click on it, and here there are these are all the different topics on which they are submitting their papers, giving presentations on those particular papers, and click on whichever is relevant for you. And one more thing guys, you should be increasing your connections, right? What you will have to do is send all the connection requests to everybody, in the names. If, as you can see the names, just send it out. Literally when I was in 2017, I was going through this website, and sending connection requests to everybody. Almost I have 3000 plus connections on my LinkedIn profile, on my main LinkedIn profile. Okay, so I was sending connection requests to everyone. And what happened is that, so one day I was going through one paper. Okay, I don't want to disclose the name of that particular company, okay, and the name of the particular person. I was going through one paper. Okay, for example, what I did that, I have clicked on this statistics thing. So I was going through, for example, tables, figures, something. Okay, now I found that paper very interesting. I took that name, okay, put that in the search box, and I have sent the connection request to that particular person, and I said that I have just gone through your paper, which is very helpful, like that I said. And after 2 months I was continuously posting on LinkedIn whatever I was learning, whatever I feel. For example, what I was posting is that, for let's just for example, I when I read this particular paper, I was posting that I have just gone through this particular paper, which is very interesting, which was written by some person. I was tagging that particular person and posting it out. So after 2 months, I reached out to that particular person saying, I have completed my SaaS coaching. I'm ready to go for the job, but I couldn't find any opportunity. For example, if you have any opportunity, could you please let me know? I'm very confident in SaaS programming. I'm certified base programmer. I'm preparing for advanced as well. Like that, I told her, and then immediately she asked my resume. I have given my resume, and then the next day I have got call from her HR team, and they have conducted around 3 rounds. Within 1 month I have joined with that organization. That's how I got my first job using LinkedIn. Not only first job, guys, even the job which I am currently working on in London, I have got that opportunity through LinkedIn as well. Without LinkedIn, my life would not have been like this. I was being proactive just because I was continuously searching on LinkedIn. I have got my first job. So next thing, so far any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
You should be having at least 3 to 4,000 connections on your LinkedIn. Okay, that is a major thing. And one more thing is that here, for example, if you can click on this single day event Hyderabad, if you come down here, sponsors, these are all the companies, guys. These are all the companies. For example, Novartis is a big company, just forget about it, but still send connection request all the people who are working in Novartis, senior programmers, directors, recruiters, everyone, recruiters who are recruiting, especially statistical programmers, send connection request to all the people on Novartis. But if you can see, this Clinovo is a startup company. Okay, I'm not going to mention any companies, but just as you can see, these are startup companies. So what startup companies will do that, they, for example, if they are hiring experienced candidates, they will have to pay a lot of salaries, right? But if they are recruiting freshers like you, they can pay a bit lower salaries when compared with experienced candidates. But when they will hire you is that, if they feel that you are having a good subject, you are very curious, proactive, and dedicated, and you are continuously showing your interest towards that particular position, then anyone from that company may help you to get a job. That's how I have got my first job. I was continuously clicking on every event, and sending connection request to all the employees of the particular companies that I can see over here. Did you get my point? Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Clear.
So that's how every event, I did not missed single event. I have sent a request to every company that I found on this events. Okay, for example, US Connect. If I click on this US Connect, if you come down, if you click on this sponsorship, okay, here you will see a lot of companies. As you can see, you might not be knowing all these companies. If you can see this was my first company. These are all the companies, guys. Sama, these are all, small scale companies, startup companies, where they will hire freshers. Literally they will hire freshers. If you have good knowledge, if you are really proactive, they will hire you, definitely. So you should be sending connection requests to all the employees of these particular companies. So I was finding a lot of companies, I was preparing lists. But what I will suggest you is that just prepare your list. For example, if I'm giving my list, you will not be exploring all these things, and you will be not getting a job. You should be keep on working on it. learning SaaS is one thing and finding a job is one thing. Both are way important, both are equally important, guys. Okay, without being proactive you will not get a job. For example, if you say that okay, I will wait for vacancies in January, going to open, going to have some openings, I will wait for it. For example, if you do like that, what will happen? They will put on openings, and you will be having around 1000 2000 candidates, and how you will get a job in that huge crowd? It is kind of impossible, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So but if you are approaching this thing, you will get an opportunity in some startup companies. Okay, for example, if you are working there for 2 years, you can switch to the company whatever you want. You can go for Pfizer, GSK, or whatever the company you want, you can go. But without having an experience, it is a bit difficult to get an opportunity in large scale companies like GSK, IQVIA, Pfizer, or whatever, the large scale companies, Bayer, AstraZeneca kind of companies. It is a bit difficult to get the job as a fresher. And also one more thing, guys, these large scale huge companies, what they will do is that they will go to IITs, IIMs, or most reputed institutes. They will conduct campus placements, and then they will hire intern programmers. Okay, after the internship, if the programmers are good, then they will take them as permanent employees. So that's how they will get a job in large scale companies. I hope it is clear for everyone till now.
Yes,
Yes.
clear.
And also one important event is that Conspic. This is Indian event. Okay, this is completely Indian Association for Statistics in Clinical Trials. Can you see this? So this is also free event. Okay, for example, you can submit your abstract as well. Okay, you can attend that as event as well. For example, if you can click on here, Conspic. Okay, okay, see, look at here. This is a company, so they have attended their event at Conspic. For example, if you are going to that event, you can interact with their employees, you can interact with them, you can like this, you can take a photographs with them, you can interact with them, you can ask their details, you can introduce yourself, and you can be in touch with them. You can ask their LinkedIn IDs face to face, so that it will be an lasting impact. So now so far we have completed okay, so far we have completed LinkedIn optimization, and then we have covered events like Fuse, Pharmasec. This is also Pharmasec is also same, and Lex Johnson website. This is very important. And then startup companies. We have already covered the topic of startup companies, where you can find the names of startup companies. So in the at the end of every event, you can find the startup companies list. And one more important companies are that BABE centers. What is a BABE center is
Bioreality, bioequivalence.
yeah, exactly. In these companies, there is a department, statistics department, but these guys, these people will pay very low salaries, like 12,000, 14,000, 15,000, something like that, for entry level job. But if salary is not a matter for you, you can also work in these companies. Okay, just put it in the LinkedIn search, reach out to the recruiters, reach out to the employees working in that particular companies. Okay, I will share this list with you. These are all the BABE centers. So for example, if you are working there for 2 years, you will get a experience, right? And then you can try for large scale companies. Is it clear?
Yes, sir, clear.
So BABE centers, this is also very important thing. You can get a job easily in BABE centers. Okay, even some, for example, you have a friend in one of the BABE center, you can ask for reference. Even though you may not have subject, you can get a job in that company if you have some reference. Okay, but not like startups and small scale companies. They will definitely look for dedicated candidates. But BABE centers, sometimes if you have a manager or senior manager, something like references, you will get a job easily. He is a CEO of a company. Okay, now what you will have to do is that just click on connect, write a personal note, and then send it out. Okay, for example, if there is no for example, if you are unable to send the personal note, it's okay, just send without note. Okay, once you have connected with him, just don't be very like just keep on sending hi, I need a job, hi, can you help me. You should not be sending like that, okay? For example, if Nandish has accepted my request, what you will have to do is immediately send a request. Hey, hi Nandish, greetings for the day. Thank you for accepting the connection. That's it. Just keep send it like that, okay? So that you can be in touch with him. And meanwhile, regularly every day you should be posting on LinkedIn about something what you are learning, okay? After 2 or 3 months, if you are confident in your SaaS, you can reach out to Nandish and ask for the reference. Dear Nandish, greetings for that, and I hope you are doing well. I was learning SaaS. Now I am very confident in SaaS programming and CD standards. If there is any opportunity at your company, could you please help me to get a job or something like that? You can send a message to them. They may help you, right? Okay, now this one is also done. The second one is presentations. This is the last one, guys. If it is done, everything is done, okay? Presentations. For example, if you are not curious, if you are not giving presentations, just how I am giving the presentation now, how I am explaining a topic to you, you should be explaining a topic to a group of people. For example, we have Instagram page, we have some followers, we have some people who are interested to learn. If you are interested to give a presentation, just tell me so that I will arrange for a presentation, and you can give a presentation, and we will screen record that presentation, and you can we will upload that on our YouTube channel, and you can add that video to your LinkedIn profile. You can post it as I have just given a presentation on this topic, okay? So which will be very helpful for if you have more connections, they will all get notifications that this person is learning continuously. So if you are reaching out to them, they may help you. So you should not be keeping quiet, you should be showing your knowledge. Without showing your knowledge, you will not get a job. Just imagine you have prepared so well, okay, for the exam. So you know every answer in the question paper, but you have given a blank paper. Will you pass in that exam?
No, sir.
No, right?
No, sir.
Same way, you might be having a lot of knowledge on SaaS in your brain, but if you are not showing your skills to the world, you will not get a job. That is for sure. You should be active on LinkedIn, you should be giving presentations, you should be showing your face to the world. Then only you will get a job as a fresher. Otherwise, you will not get a job. Not only for SaaS, guys. This is not only applies for SaaS. It will be apply for every other thing like data science, machine learning, artificial intelligence, Java, Oracle, Salesforce, whatever you take. If you are not showing your knowledge to the world, if you are not being proactive, you will not get a job for sure. You may get, but it will take a lot of time. We will go for question and answers. Please tell me if you have any questions that could be related to anything. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. This is Nandish.
Hi Nandish, go ahead.
Yeah, sir. Sir, yeah, actually, LinkedIn profile optimization, whatever you said, that was fine, sir. Along with LinkedIn profile, even the resume plays an important role. So, could you please tell me about how to make a perfect resume for to apply for any companies or for like that?
I forgot Nandish. Thank you so much for bringing that up. That was there in our
Yeah.
agenda today. I forgot about it. Let me start sharing my screen. Thank you, Nandish, for bringing that up. Resume plays an important role. For example, so you have completed your LinkedIn optimization. You have gone through views and all. So you have sent all the connection requests. Now you have around 3000 plus connections on your LinkedIn, and you are continuously posting on LinkedIn. You are very active on LinkedIn. You are giving presentations. You have reached out to one person, okay, and now they are asking for resume. You are being active and all the stuff. You are reached out to one industry expert at a small scale company. Now they are asking for your resume. What you will have to do is don't keep everything on resume. However the resume could be, it doesn't matter, okay, but the content is very important. Whatever you know, whatever you feel very confident, just put the topics in your resume. Why? Because the questions will be from your resume. The interviewer put your resume in front of them and start asking questions from resume. The first thing what they will do is that go with your introduction. After the introduction, they will start asking questions by by looking at your resume. SaaS base and ODS. Can you tell me about ODS? something like that. Okay, the next question would be, how can you import a data text file? What step will you do? The data is separated by commas in a text file, what you will do? Something like that they will start asking by looking at your resume. So put the content whichever you feel you are confident before going to the interview, before giving to someone else. Whatever you have put in your resume, you will get questions on that. Is it clear? It doesn't matter how resume that could be, but put whatever you are confident. That's it. That's all about resume. There is no need to worry about resume. And it,
Yeah, sir, it's clear.
Yes, sir. That's
yeah,
clear.
yeah, done. Any more questions? So if you are ready to give presentations, just message me through WhatsApp. I will guide you how to give a presentation so that it will be very helpful for you to crack the interviews. If you are not being active, you will not get a job, guys. That's for sure. It may hurt you, but it is the harsh reality. Anyone would like to give presentation on tomorrow or day after tomorrow, whenever you want, just reach out to me with a topic. I will guide you how to give a presentation, and I will arrange the audience. You can go ahead and give the presentation. We will upload that video on our YouTube channel, and you can add the link of that video to your LinkedIn profile. It will be very helpful for you.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, okay, everyone. If you don't have any questions,
So one question.
yeah, Nandish, go ahead.
Sir, along with these SaaS programmers, we do have many opportunities in the same companies like clinical data management, provider data management, clinical research, sir.
Yes, we do have, but please don't go
Yeah,
for
sir, but
non-technical jobs.
like clinical data management wasn't technical, I guess, sir.
Data programming you can go for. Okay, clinical data
Yeah, sir.
programming you can go for it, because the salaries are same for starting salaries are same for data programmers and statistical programmers who might be working in series standards. But data programmers, for example, if you get certain point 5 years of experience, then the salaries will not increase, but still salaries are good for data programmers. Yeah, any more questions?
Yeah, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everyone. Bye, have a nice time.